Today's episode is going to be a little bit different. Fitness and weight loss over 50 has been a real challenge for me, but lately I've decided to take it seriously. I'm going to tell you more of my story, but mostly I'm going to tell you some of the tools and inexpensive hacks I'm using to get me motivated and started on my fitness journey. Let's go. If you love to live an upscale lifestyle on a downsized budget, I am here for you at Skip to My Life. Today is part 1 in my series of Fitness Over 50, and I hope you'll keep coming back over the next couple months so we can help each other make progress. One of the most important things we can all agree on fitness is taking in more water and staying hydrated. So I'm going to encourage you with this little tip and hack from Dollar Tree. First of all, find some water containers you love and that fit in your cup holders, that have a handle, that have a place for a spout, whatever it is you love. Now, I decided on this clear plastic container from Dollar Tree. I will warn you, do not put it in the dishwasher. I treated it with alcohol, and then I also got some of these acrylic stickers from Dollar Tree. Now, one thing that's really helped me in my fitness challenge is to choose a mantra, an easy to remember saying that motivates you. These little stickers say, "Today I choose joy." My final step was heat treating them with my blow dryer to make sure that that sticker really adhered well. Then I just filled them with some mint sprigs, some orange slices, and some cold, clear water. And they went into my refrigerator so I could see them frequently. Now, I am going to tell you a little tip. If you get these water bottles from Dollar Tree, you want to make sure the clear plastic ring inside there makes a very tight seal. It's easy to get that sideways, and then water will leak out. It's just very irritating. So if you decide you want to get these exact bottles, make sure that that seal is in there nice and snug. And when I open my fridge and see these, I am really motivated to drink more water because they look so gorgeous and it makes me want to really stick with my fitness goals. If you're looking for a tool to help you keep track of your new fitness habits, I created these 2 weekly printables for you. You can print them out for free, and I'll be talking more about them as we go along. Let me share with you the catalyst that got me started on taking my fitness and weight seriously. It may be a little different than you think. I saw a video from an influencer that I really respected. She had recently lost a lot of weight, and she was trying to capitalize on that by selling products and meal plans that just were not practical for me, nor did I feel that they were completely healthy. So I guess you could say I was motivated by a little bit of anger to come up with a plan that finally works for me. Here are the things that I wrote down in my journal for what I really wanted in a fitness idea. The first was to have more choices in what I can wear. I am tired of not being able to wear some of the clothes in my closet. I have about 2 boxes of clothes that I really like that I've stored in my attic because I no longer fit them, and that is one of my goals. Now, my trouble area is my middle portion. I have an apple shape, and we're all shaped differently, so there's no shame in that. But I'm tired of feeling like I have to dress a certain way or wear certain types of clothes to camouflage parts of my body. The next goal I had was to find a community of support and encouragement, not something that is so rigid or embarrassing that I feel like I have to declare my weight or size in front of everyone, and also where I don't feel like I'm competing with anyone else's goals. We all have different situations and body types, and each of us should be able to pursue our own goals. So I'm hoping to create that kind of community with your comments below. I also do have a Facebook group, and I will direct you to that if you want to comment there, and we can support each other. For me, the hardest part of making healthy changes is getting started. So I created this list, and you'll get all 3 of these printouts when you click on the link below. It will tell you step by step exactly what you need to do to get started. And there's a section for notes for you to make a plan that works perfectly for you. I don't know about you, but taking my measurements and weight is never fun for me, especially at the size I am now. But I found this little tool at the checkout at Dollar Tree. It's called Fitness Goals Journal, and this might be something that you'll want to look for and pick up. I'm going to show you more about it. One thing that I really liked is the weight tracker, the measurement goals, the grocery list format. Now this is something that you could just rip out of the book if you don't like all the pages. It's inexpensive enough that you can use this exactly how you want. So this is another little tool that I will be using. My third goal was to be able to eat real food that I can buy at the produce section at the grocery store. I did not want to have to buy food-like products, manufactured bars, or powders that I had to add to products. I wanted it to be real food. And with that being said, my doctor recently told me that the best food for my heart health as I am over 50 is to eat things that fly, swim, and grow. And so I'm trying to get away from red meat and focus more on fish, chicken, and produce. Next goal I had with my eating plan is to finally ditch sugar cravings. Now we all have trigger foods that we just feel like once we start eating them, we can't stop. And for me, it's anything with processed sugar. I feel like I've been a slave to this craving for many, many years, and I'll do really well for a while and then succumb to it again. So one of my goals for this fitness plan was to really start to break those sugar cravings. One of the tools in my arsenal to beat my sugar cravings is a plant called stevia. It comes in a powdered form and it's a sugar substitute. If you decide to use stevia, make sure that you use it in its natural form and not the chemically altered product. In search of some nutrition inspiration, I visited my library, you remember those? And I found a wonderful book called Hungry Girl, Clean and Hungry. Now, this is a diet cookbook I'm going to link below, and it's full of really nutritious and really filling foods that taste great. And I'm going to show you one of my favorites. This is a blueberry oatmeal bake using yogurt as a creamy topping. What I love about the recipes in this cookbook is that they are so very filling. I really did not want a system that required me to buy a bunch of weird foods that I might use once, or something that required me to buy really expensive groceries, because I don't know about you, but I don't have a lot of extra money for exotic foods in my food budget. If you're looking for the Hungry Girl Clean and Hungry cookbook, I've linked it below in my description section. But these are some of the products that are used, and they really help give you that feeling of having a full stomach, but they have very few calories and a lot of fiber. So not only are they filling, but they're really good for you also. One of my fitness and weight loss goals was to find more healthy options for stress eating. And I don't know about you, but I am going to be doing some stress eating in my life. My life is not tranquil enough that I never have stress. And I think no matter how much yoga we do or how much meditation we do, we can all relate to that. There are just things that happen that stress us out. And for me, that triggered an eating response. So I want to find foods that are okay to eat for stress eating, or okay to eat in abundance. And I don't have to feel guilty about that. The next component of any good fitness plan is finding exercise or movement that you enjoy. And I want to encourage you to think of exercise equipment as a toy box. Remember when we were kids and we loved playing with special toys? Well, exercise can actually be fun that way. And I'm going to tell you some of my favorites. These loop bands, they're very portable and light. And if you're having problems walking or moving because you have some skin rubbing together, don't forget to use some Body Glide. It makes it so much easier. Target has these beautiful sets of workout equipment, and they are pricey, but if one or two pieces of really high-end workout equipment motivates you to get moving, it is well worth it. One of my fitness goals was to become more strong and flexible. Not so much a body type or look, but to feel stronger and to feel more flexible. Not to feel like I'm scared that if I trip and fall, I might break something, or not to feel like, oh, I don't want to get down and pick that up because it's hard to get back up again. And maybe some of you can relate. I've recently found 2 completely free YouTube channels. One is called Grow with Joe. The other is called Yoga with Adrienne. I love both of these young ladies' approach and affirming words towards exercise and movement. When all is said and done, my one big goal for this fitness and weight loss plan is to be able to look in the mirror and to feel really proud of what I see. No, I'm not the same body I was when I was 25, but my body's done a lot of pretty incredible things since then. So I want to give myself credit, and I want to be proud of how I look at the age I am. Here's a bonus tip. If you want to try a gluten-free diet but you don't want to spend a lot of money, click on the link I've provided to my video, Gluten-Free Foods at Dollar Tree. You'll find some insider tips and hacks I use when I eat gluten-free. Until next time, don't forget, today is not the end of your story, my friend. This is Shannon from Skip to My Life.